guys, so I wanted to do a video showing you guys my favorite products from this past year. So I've seen these a lot around YouTube and I really like them because, you know, you really just can't catch everyone's video to like find out what they're really liking in the moment. And this is a nice like comprehensive overview of all the stuff I've been trying. So I have like nail stuff, face stuff, but let's just get started. So as far as face products goes, I'm going to start with my favorite foundation. So this is Yves Saint Laurent. This is the Teint Resist. They don't have this anymore, but they actually have like a new one that's supposed to be even better. I'm probably going to try it. It's a little bit less matte and that one's a little bit more thick, but I like this one a lot because it's matte and I feel like it photographs really well. I used it in my foundation tutorial, so I'm really sad they discontinued it, but I'm really excited to try the new one because I heard that one's really good as well. My favorite blush that I've tried is this Hervana by Benefit blush. So I showed you guys this before. They sent me a few other ones. They didn't work as well on my skin tone. Those were like a lot more frosty. I'm wearing it right now and it's probably not showing up that well, but I really love this as an everyday blush. It's just really easy to use. It smells great. It smells like little rose pastel candies and it has a contoured brush already, so you guys can kind of see the color there. So I love this because, like, you know, in the morning I'm not really someone who can wake up really early, and so it's really easy if I just want to do blush and I'll just do this. And it's kind of contour and blush all in one just because of the way that the brush is angled. It kind of gives your face a little bit of contour, which I really like without really trying. So I really like this product. It's really easy and quick. One of the last skincare things I've tried was this Mario Badescu, their drying lotion. So this is a really good lotion for people who get pimples. So it has two layers. You can see it's like a bi-level thing, and then it has this pink liquid at the bottom. So you don't shake it up, you just take a Q-tip, you know, dip it into the little pink stuff. It looks kind of like calamine lotion, I forget what that's called. It looks kind of like that basically. So you just take a Q-tip and you dip it in, and then you put it on top of like any pimple. This is before you go to sleep at night, and it really helps dry it up in the morning. And this is really good for the pimples that don't have that little white head. Otherwise I'd use those little stickers that I showed you guys, but this is really good for pimples that you just want to dry up and get up overnight. It works very similarly to Proactive's like drying lotion, but I actually like this one a lot better. It smells a little bit strong, but it works really well, so it's definitely worth it, even though it makes you look like ridiculous if you have a lot of pimples at the time, because it's like pink dots all over your face, but it really helps improve the look of the pimple maybe by like 70–80% the next day, so I really like it. Really helps flatten it out as well. Last thing I tried for skincare or for face stuff was this Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. So I like the large bottle. I have the smaller bottles, a few of the smaller bottles, but I think the larger bottle is actually a better product. I think the formula is a little bit different, and on top of that the spray is a little bit better, so that way I don't have to like use as much and, you know, douse my face in it. So the spray is a lot more high quality and it's a little perfumed, and I really like that. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like that, but I like it, so I think it's really nice. Really helps set your foundation in. It's really good for oily skin. They do have one for oily skin that's called De-Slick, and I really just didn't have any interest in it. In my experience, most of the times when people make products for oily faces, it really doesn't work that well, so I'm kind of turned off, and I feel like this works well enough for me, so, you know, why change it? The next things I got were brushes, and these are probably my favorite brushes. So favorite under eye concealer brush is the Sigma P88. I used it today. I just think it, and I showed you guys how to use both of these brushes. This is the F80. I use this one for foundation, dot foundation on my face, buff it in, and then this one I use for under eye concealer. So it's the P88 for the eyes and F80 for the foundation. So, you know, two of my favorite foundation brushes. You know, I've had Chanel foundation brushes, they're just okay. So the last favorite brush is going to be this tapered highlighter brush by Sigma. This is the F35. So I really like this just because I saw a makeup artist use one of these on one of their models, and you just kind of like pat your blush on the very top of your cheekbones. It's really nice for people who, like me, don't have the most like structured face. It really helps you concentrate your blush in one area, and it's really easy to brush it out, whereas a lot of blush brushes can get kind of floppy. And so I love that this really helps you contour your face, buff it out, and so it makes blush very easy and precise. And I don't know, it's just, I like this kind of shaped blush brush more than I like regular blush brushes, just because, like I said, I like to give my face a little bit more shape and have more control. So for favorite eye products, probably my favorite lashes right now are these Red Cherry No. 600s, just because I admit sometimes the Mszjackiechu ones can get a little bit draggy. I admit that. Sometimes I think they look really good, sometimes I think I look like a drag queen. But so these are kind of like my favorite, more dramatic lashes. The only thing is that they're not super thick, so they don't photograph as well, which is why I still like the Mszjackiechu ones, because I think they photograph better. And then my favorite ones for everyday, if I wear like an everyday lash or just going somewhere, you know, not that special during the daytime, are these ones. I don't know how to say it. It's from Daiso. They're like $150 for 2 pairs. It's ridiculous, but these are really cute. I love them. They look great with just a little bit of mascara and liner, so really loving these lashes as well. And red cherries, I'll give you guys a link where you guys can buy these online, but if you guys can, I would honestly buy them in person. I think it's really hard to buy red cherries online because the brand is very inconsistent. You know, one pair will look really good, one pair won't. They're very sloppy sometimes, so I would suggest to get it in person and not online, but you know, we don't always have that option. So then the next favorite thing I tried was this Darkness eyelash glue. So Darkness makes a lot of, you know, my favorite Asian brand lashes, but they have a really great eyelash glue. I don't like the glue that comes with their lashes, but this glue dries black. It has a really nice little tip, so it makes it really easy to apply. It dries very quickly and it stays on longer than Duo glue. I used to use Duo, but I think this one's actually a lot better. It's just, it gets tacky much quicker. You have to use it very quickly, but your lashes will not come off all night. Whereas the Duo glue, if I had one that had a thicker band, kind of like the Mszjackiechu one, or with Darkness lashes, they have a little bit of a thicker band. They tend to lift a lot. This will never lift. I love it. I think it's a really, really great eyelash glue. Probably the best one I ever tried. So my next favorite is this Infinite Liquid Eyeliner by Milani. So this is a drugstore product. And I still love the MAC Liquid Lash. I still think the MAC Liquid Lash is like 5% better than this. But for an everyday liner, I've been using this for every day. And then I've just been saving the MAC Liquid Lash for when I go out or when I want my liner to look very precise. Because this brush is a little bit thicker and the product is a little bit thicker, so it gets a little bit clumpier and sometimes doesn't look like as perfect. But for an everyday liner, I've been really liking this. It's really great for oily eyes. It won't budge on your eyes. You know, I have super oily eyes as well. I don't know why I just stared at you guys, sorry, but so I've been loving this for everyday liners because it's cheap, it's easy to get to, it's, you know, accessible. So oh, and actually I forgot a blush here, Down Boy blush. This is by the Balm, and so I'm actually loving this blush just because it's so powdery and soft. You guys can see it. It's super easy to blend out. Gives you a really nice pinky glow, and so I really like this one as well. Sorry, I forgot about that. And then my last favorites are going to be nail products. So I've been really getting into nail polish. If you guys haven't, well, just because I was like, oh yeah, I really want to experiment with nail polish. It's like I have to stop being scared of it looking bad. I'm always scared of it looking bad. Because a lot of times, you know, I have such a deep yellow undertone, you guys can kind of see with my skin. A lot of products do look really bad on me, you know, a lot of bright stuff. I look like a really jacked up, tan, weird skin Barbie, and so, I don't know, it just looks really bad. And so I want to show you guys the products I'm loving. So my favorite top coat has been this Etude House Jelly Pop coat. So it's not quite as shiny as Seche Vite, it's, you know, almost there. And I still love Seche Vite, but it's just, it has so much vapor that it really bugs me, and I feel like it just clumps up once it's down to here. And so I really like that this one, I feel like I can use it the whole way through, and it's almost as shiny as Seche Vite, and it doesn't have as much vapor. So I really like this Etude House Jelly Pop nail top coat. And then for the nail colors that I'm loving this Chanel Lotus Rouge polish. I have it on right now. I actually got an extra one for you guys because you guys all commented on it on my giveaway. So I'm glad you guys like it. I love it as well. I think it's a really pretty, deeper red that's not, you know, too out there, kind of more age appropriate for me, just because I do feel kind of self-conscious sometimes wearing really bright nail colors, and so I think this is a nice, a little bit more subdued red, but then when you see it in the sun it still looks like a really pretty red. But yeah, I actually got an extra one for you guys, so yay! And then my last thing that I'm loving is this Chanel Distraction. So I'm really loving this one as well. It's just this beautiful coral. This was a limited edition color, unfortunately. I did give away one of these, but I love this nail polish. It's just so pretty. It's this perfect coral, peachy color that kind of leans more towards coral, obviously, but I think it's a really gorgeous color. It has little flecks in it. For me, Chanel polish lasts a pretty long time. It's kind of hit and miss for people. Sometimes it works really well for people, sometimes it chips off like the next day, but for this red one on me, it lasts a really long time, and it's only 2 coats. I could wear it with 1 coat. Sometimes I've worn it with like just 1 coat, but it's perfect with 2 coats. It's very easy to apply. The brush is really like precise, and the formula is very viscous, so it kind of like sticks to itself in a jelly kind of way, and so it makes it really easy to brush on. It's just super pretty. So those are all my favorite products of this year. Not a whole lot of them, but I think just enough to kind of pique you guys' interest. Oh, one more thing, sorry, I forgot this one. This one, it's the Code B by Etude House. This is the gel eyeliner. I actually like this more than I like Makeup Forever MAC. It stays the best. It still doesn't work as well as liquid liner. Liquid liner is always going to last the longest, but this is definitely the best gel eyeliner for people who have oily eyelids such as myself. Okay, so that's all for real this time. Sorry for tricking you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'm gonna have a video soon on scarring and sunspots, like things you guys can do, different options. So look forward to that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys had a really fun New Year's. I had a pretty fun New Year's. I'm gonna blog about it soon. I told myself I'm gonna try really hard to blog once a week. That's my New Year's resolution, or at least once every 10 days at the minimum. So I hope you guys had a nice New Year, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!